What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity. That's right, here in the HermitCraft server. How's everybody doing? You doing good? Doing good? I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty excited today. I'm pretty excited. It's my first day on for the week, and last episode, we started getting into railcraft stuff, did all sorts of crazy things, trying to learn the rails, everything like that, and of course, it's to move forward, because I found that you can move mana from Botania around using railcraft. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I thought it's about time I learned the mod. But it's been super great. I'm excited. Got tons, so much resources over the weekend. You know, because the server runs even when I'm not online. So it's pretty cool. But we've been doing all of our coal coke to get all of our crazy, what the heck is that stuff called? Creosote oil? It's been cool. We've been burning up a bunch of iron, getting all sorts of steel and everything. We set up last episode all of our rolling machines to make like pretty much everything required in railcraft. So the automation, it was a little tedious, but we got it all done. Super cool. And we only just started testing out the tracks. So I'd like to do more fun stuff with the tracks today. I think that would be cool. But guys, I just want to tell you, how much I appreciate all the tips and tricks that you guys give. You help me learn so much and just make this such a fun experience. Give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, all those good things, and just know that I love it. You guys make this experience for me amazing, and you guys show such great support, and I love it. That's why I love Modded, I love Minecraft, I love Infinity, I love HermitCraft, and I love most of all you guys. That's right, because you guys are the reason that this all happens. So enough mushiness for today. Let's put on our helmet and let's just, since it's been a little while since I've been on, I just want to see how everything's doing. Oh, I'm doing pretty well with this magic farm. Oh man, these magical crops. It's amazing. And it's been going great since we set up all the golems. Yep, that's all doing fine. Everything's good there. Let's just take off our ring. Let's see. Thaumcraft area, doing fine. I guess I didn't really leave much going on. I already went back to the ends and picked up all the rails. How's our node doing? Our super duper CV node? Oh my goodness! Crazy as always. Crazy. I really can't believe we did this thing. It's so nuts. Anyway, yes, we're getting distracted. Botania. How's Botania doing? Last time we did Botania, we had set up this... I moved the thing that does XP over here. When my player stands here, it converts it over into mana. Wow, and we have 131 now levels of XP. Craziness. It's really unfortunate this Rosa Arcania or whatever. It's really unfortunate that this doesn't work with like loose XP drops. It has to be from the player. But anyway, this has been doing all of our flowers. We've got tons of flowers now. Like way more than we could probably ever use, but it's super cool because we got to use that for Botania, from our jaded, I can never pronounce any of the names of these things, crazy flower names. It's super cool. But in any case, that's cool because we're going to start to get a little bit further in Botania today as well, and I'd like to actually test out the rails with the mana, just to see that it does fine. In any case, I've got everything crafted up that I'd need this to get us 10 Endoflames. Yes, you remember these guys, the squirting lag. Yeah, so we can burn coal, we can burn, I think we can burn our coke coal, actually, too, which would be pretty cool. As well as blaze rods, buckets of lava, all sorts of stuff, and convert it into faster lava production. So I think that's cool. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that. We got to convert a bunch of these over into mana petals. Yeah. So this is the recipe to make 10 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to set up a new Botania area today because I think this is getting a little too congested over here in the crag. All right, guys, doing well. I've got our living wooden rock machine back up and working because we're actually running low on that stuff. It's kind of crazy. We're going to end up moving, though, all of our Botania stuff. I got our 10 new Endoflames crafted up. Super sweet. I got some new diluted mana pools, which I want to upgrade to the next level, so we have plenty of mana storage for our new area. Let's just see, do we have some more Nice, another 24 living rock. This has been really helpful. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, our FPS is starting to drop down too much in that area. Plus, it's not the prettiest thing. It's not the prettiest thing for doing Botania over there. It's kind of like desolate. So in this nice new little area, I think we'll be good and we'll be in an eye shot of our base. So I think that's cool. I went ahead and I gathered up a chest of all the things we're going to need to get our AE system connected in over here. So cool. I think we should start clearing out a bit of the area. Or use our horny horn of horniness. It's so funny. And get a nice little platform going on over here. And start thinking about what we want to do to design our new area. Get out of here, bee. So cool. This tool is so handy. I love it. All right, so this is going to be like the main little spot. Let's go ahead. Let's clear out. Oh my goodness, look at all that junk. Pam's HermitCraft. My goodness. So much random stuff. Another mod that I'd never really tried out or used much. But anyway, nice. Lots of seeds and everything. Okay, so we're cool here. Right? Come on, seeds. Let's knock out all these berry things too. Kind of not my fave. Oh, and our flux has been doing well. We're still down on that. Now there's a bunch of these guys that keep spawning in. Go away. I'm almost thinking about ripping that thing out, but it's nice having the portal to the outer land so close. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Let's get an initial little platform set up. Haven't really thought this out too much, what I want to do here, but we're not going to worry about designs and all that sort of stuff today. We're just going to get the area kind of begun. So we get things a-rolling. So I'm going to lay out a nice little platform here to put all of our flowers and such on. I think that'll be good. And we can slowly make the move over. All right, look at this, look at this. This took forever, believe it or not. We had like 0 living rock. I could maybe go around to about 3 blocks high to do this. But we got it here. It's actually like 2 hours later. Believe it or not, I set up some more of these living rock and wood machines, so to speak, with the block breakers, placers. We did this, I guess, a few episodes back, if you want to see how to build them yourself, but it's been working out pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We got our AE set up over here, and a chunk loader. Very nice, so we can access all of our stuff. Just got done doing that. I'm still trying to figure out the style exactly that I want to go with this. I think it's going to be several floors, and I think the best way to think of this would be maybe like the trunk of a tree. And then we'll have rooms sprouting out, and what I'm thinking about right now is whether I want them to sprout out like this through the middle, or else maybe we'll do it the middle and the sides. And basically these rooms, for the most part, are just going to be like platforms that will have our dirt and flowers and different stuff we want to do, and then we can have several layers of them and different flowers doing different things. But I think that's cool. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit and work on it now. Oh man, it's coming to life. It's coming to life. It's starting to look cooler. Of course, as we put more accents and everything on it, it will turn out really well. I'm happy with this. I think this is cool. I was going to kind of rotate platforms, like have platforms on the corner and then a platform in the next floor, like in the center here. But I thought about it, and it might be cool if we just do platforms on the corner. It's okay, we don't need sky access for everything. And then these little pathways in the center, this could probably be where we have our railcraft stuff, where it comes out to pick up the mana from either side and then shoots into the center building. This is where we're going to hide most of the railcraft stuff, as well as other, you know, pieces and parts that we're going to be using, like our AE system and stuff like that. Hide all the wires and everything. So I think that's neat. I wasn't going to focus much on building, but I've been kind of having fun as this comes together more. So I think it's cool. And I really want to have a good Botania structure. Last season when we did Botania, we just had that like floating upside down pyramid, which was cool, but most of the building we never really used. I want this to be a bit more functional this season, and I do hope to get further into the Botania this season. But the goal of this project is to better learn Railcraft and as well as Botania. And there's so much added in Botania, it's just crazy nutballs. I don't even, doesn't even scratch the surface, the amount of stuff that I've never done before in this mod. So it should be pretty cool. We should have some good crossovers with our Thaumcraft as well as quite a bit of other stuff. That mod author, Vasky, just so many updates. It's awesome. I always love it when there's stuff that I've never done before and get to do for the first time. It gets me excited. It gets me to make also, you know, upload more often, do more videos. But, yeah, I think that should be cool. Ooh, gotta be careful. We also gotta get the second extra utility ritual done. We never did that. It's called extra utilities, right? Yeah. Man. So still waiting on it. Still a slow process. Getting all this living rock and stone. I do have it going directly into an ender chest now, which is cool. And I think these platforms are actually going to have a bit more depth to them. And we'll probably have like a mini hidey room inside of each one. And that way we can have stuff, a lot of Botania stuff. Let's grab out our Botania pouch. Where's our flowers? A lot of the Botania stuff, for the flowers to pick up things, you got to drop things down. So if we have every one of these platforms, I believe it's a 9x9, we could probably have something like this going around it, and then maybe like drop something down in the center, and the open crate can be hidden away inside of that little mini pyramid area of each one. I'm working on platforms on the bottom now. Might as well do that as well, but I think that'll be cool. I'm excited to see how it turns out. And I do apologize that I'm doing so much of this build off camera, but you got to do that when you want to get progress. So, 137 more, that's cool. It's taken a while though. I probably should have used a different material, like stone bricks or something like that, and then just trade it off or plan this a couple days in advance. Would have not have been an idea, but you know, when inspiration hits you, when you all of a sudden I just felt like, you know what, this is what I want to do today. So it's not always the easiest to plan ahead, but it's been cool. It's been cool. I've been playing a lot of Ark lately, as a lot of you probably know and are like, oh, another one of this dinosaur video. It's been fun though. It's the first non-Minecraft game I've kind of played in a while. It's a little refreshing. And, you know, I'm sure we're fairly soon. Ooh, I did not even notice that we had all this living rock in here. That's perfect. It's been a little refreshing to be able to do something different. The game in itself, it seems like I really like games that have good depth to them. And it's still an alpha, but for an alpha game, an alpha meaning, if you don't know what alpha means, it's basically still in its like beginning stages of being created and made, but it's out enough that it's playable, and the people that play it can do testing. It is a, you know, I guess not direct testing, but kind of testing. There's a lot of changes. There's like probably about like 2 updates a day on the game. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft with all the snapshots, although it's way more frequent than Minecraft is. But it's cool to see developers, you know, really getting into the game and new things being done. They listen to the community well, and is a game that you download just off of Steam on the computer. Currently, the specs required, you need a pretty good graphics card. In fact, I'm running right now a 680, one of the better generation 680s, and I'm only getting probably about 20, probably more like 30 FPS on the game. Can't run it anywhere close to the top graphics, but beyond that, it's fun. It's weird how Minecraft doesn't really use your GPU much, if at all, whereas and it goes more off of your CPU. So my CPU on my computer is probably a lot better than what my GPU is, than my graphics card. But I've been thinking about updating. I'm feeling like it might be about time. I've been eyeing those, what is it, the 980 Ti. Oh, it looks so good. A little pricey, probably like $650. But, you know, I just don't like to do that many upgrades on my computer. I like to go a little bit better than I need, possibly. And I know I spend a little bit more, but then I don't upgrade for a long time. It's been a couple of years, quite a few years. I almost want to say maybe it's been 3 years since I've updated my computer last in any way, shape, or form. You guys remember that. Some of you have probably been around. Was able to purchase the computer mostly off of donations. That was before I got into modded, or before I even knew modded was a thing. In any case, we're coming together here. We're getting close to done. Hanging out a little bit, but yeah, moral of the story, if your computer can play Ark, it's definitely, I think for the money, it's probably one of the best games that I've seen, and it's very grindy. It's not like necessarily a casual play game, but is a game you can play on servers with other friends and people, and it's cool. So I'm still pretty beginning mid-game in it, but it is something that I do plan to continue doing for quite some time. So, and it's the type of game that I feel like you can really get 50, 60 plus episodes out of, but I do encourage people to check it out. It's not just a BS series. In any case, yes, enough talking about that. I'm going to continue working on this. I want to get a little bit more done with the build, and then we'll start to add in some of the flowers. Oh baby, I'm getting so close to done. So excited. Just sitting there stalking the living rock production. It always gets me that stairs cost so much though. You only get from each craft 4 stairs, yet you got to put in what? I don't know, more than 4 living wood. It's just kind of bonkers. You'd think that it would cost less, or at least be like block per block, but whatevs. I think this is looking pretty cool. I like the look. And then as, of course, we add in more accents into this, it's going to look even better. Why am I getting so excited about building today? That I do not know. We can start to do stuff like that. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll put in more stuff. I do want to get out of the building phase and more into the actually working phase. Oh my goodness, took me a hot second, but got it worked out, got the timer going, and that locks and unlocks the redstone torch right there, which locks and unlocks the hopper. Hopefully. Yeah, we could see it go right there. All right, cool. So let's get through here. We should see this drop down. Let's back up a little bit. And you got to actually have the mana spreader there. That's what's that called, right? Yeah, mana spreader before the flowers will pick up the coal. Boom, and taken. Sweet. So we could probably do the timer on that. Right now I have it going every 10 seconds. We can probably do it faster than that. Although I'm surprised it doesn't like pick it up immediately. And we probably should switch over to coal blocks fairly soon. But anyway, got to go into the mana spreader and then shooting to this mana pool. So pretty cool. We can do the same then identical setup over on this side and have them both share that same mana pool. So I think that's cool. In fact, there's several things we could do. But in any case, then we got to learn how to pick up from this mana pool and then go over into our central little train area. All right, guys, fairly excited. My first time that we're going to try out the mana on the minecart. We're about halfway full almost on our mana pool. So this is all working out great, working out well. I like it. I like it. And I have to make up, let's make up the minecart and mana pool. Minecart with mana pool. And then I also made up these mana pumps, which are part of Botania and required to load and unload the mana into the minecart. So it says the pink direction. The pink direction is the output of the mana. So let's get these, the sending and receiving. So this is going to pick up the mana here, will go in the minecart and over to there and unload. And it says that it's extremely quick. So let's find out. We should be okay. On my minecarts, I'm using all vanilla stuff right at first. So it goes over, loading, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. And that is quick. And then unloading. Oh, that is sweet. And then goes back. Oh, I am digging that. Now it says that mana can be wasted. And we also cannot use any of the mana from the pool, the minecart thing directly. So it can only really be used as transport. But I think that's pretty sweet. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, so now to find out if we can use the railcraft stuff, we can use the high-speed rails, the vertical rails, and have it moved all over the place. Oh, that's so cool. I really like that. Let's do it again. Oh, man. And then we're also going to have to find out how we can set it to know when it's going to be pushed back and forth. Oh, that is so awesome. All right, let me play around with it for a little bit more and figure out what we're going to do with this. All right, so it's a little ghetto. I was having trouble. These mana pumps are supposed to work with comparators, but I was having problems with it, but that's okay. Check this out. So this is as far as picking up the mana and then knowing when to go. We have a comparator, just going to redstone torch, then back over here to power the minecart track. So when we hit this, right now it's empty, that pool's empty. The cart should come over, stop, and then once this pool's empty, it will then get sent back over. Because it's just inverting the signal. So this right now is sending one, it will stop sending a signal once that's empty. So yes, let's just do it. So it stops, filled up, bam, over there, unload. Perfect. Isn't that awesome? So then I can probably do a similar type of thing to send it back. But of course, our retrieval of mana is going to be much further away than right there. But for the most part, I think that's cool. Goes over, fills up. And of course, that was a small amount of mana, so it went super quick. Now, it's going to be really cool. I got to look into if there's like teleportation tracks, which I think there might be. And we can teleport mana cross-dimensionally or just wherever we want and have this be like our mana loading station, our mana production station. I think it'll be so amazing. So I'm going to work on it some more. We're going somewhere. We're getting places. Oh my goodness. Thank the Lord. Look at Ender Rail. Ender Rail teleports a minecart when placed with a dimensional transceiver. Pretty cool. So we got to get some Endermans in a soul vial. Cool. And dimensional transceiver. Ooh, a lot of cool stuff to make up. And more Enderman. All right, cool. So let's grab a bunch of Enderman. Let's see if we can get this working. I think this is going to be so cool. Let's first of all, let's grab that. And where's our teleporty? Come here, teleporty. Let's go over to the end. That's right. I think there's a machine that we can use that will automatically load up. Oh, crud. Load up Enderman. Come here. Give me all the Enderman. Nice app, bro. Alright, we're good. Let's head back now to the tech room. And let's see, what was it to get this rail? That with a detector rail. So no probs. Detector rail. See, so nice to be all automated already. And that was in... That's licensed by Soulbinder. Alright, and we got plenty of XP. And I actually put now one of our bedrocking barrels full of XP up there. So we should be good. So let's go ahead and get this going. Wham! I think we'll just need 2 for now. Sweet. That's filling back with XP. Alright. So there's that, and then the dimensional transceiver. Where are you? No. What was it called? Dimensional transceiver. So So Enderman head and vibrant alloy. No problem. So I'm going to get that all crafted up as well. Alright, so we've got that crazy ender rail and the dimensional transceiver. That in itself, this is my first time using it. Does require power. And then in the last tab right here, there is where you can set, just kind of like a tesseract, name the thing, and then I'm guessing send, receive. You may want to send that different places or only do one. Don't really know. We'll find out. I just named it Mana 1 for now. And it's private. So I got a second one. And this second tesseract and a second ender rail. So this should be interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that this just tells it so that when it teleports over that it gets sent, hopefully automatically that way. And then we'll test it out loading into this mana pool for now. And then we got the mana pump. So let's see what happens. Let's run back over. And both areas are chunk loaded. All right, so to change this, we shouldn't really have to do much. Let's see, ender rail, I'm hoping. All right, we'll probably have to do it. Oh, it's got to be set on top of the actual transceiver. So good to know. That's empty right now. Let's knock that off. And let's knock this off for now. So let's set down the transceiver. Wham. Got to put a tesseract for power. It's powered up. Let's go to the rails. Mana 1. And this is going to be both send and receive. I'm hoping that this is okay for how all that goes. And now we can set the rail in. And okay, you know, I don't know. I don't know what that rail thing. It said that if you take a wrench, you can shift and rotate it. I'm thinking that's the better way to do it, just like that. And then let's change up this to that. Okay. So let's see what happens. I'm really kind of interested. Let's get our mana pool minecart. Set that down. Load it up with mana. Goes through. All right, it teleported. Let's go teleport over to the tech room. And let's see what happened. All right, so it teleported onto here. And now it's not moving. So what do we do now to boost it? Let me see what happens if we give this a signal. Does nothing. That's not super helpful. All right, anyway, let's push that manually. Just push it. Oh, crud. Let's give it signal. Come on, buddy. Go, go. Move. Move. All right, unloads it. And then if we were to give this signal, does teleport back over. And then it teleported right back because it's got more mana. That's kind of cool. Now, how do we push the track, though? Maybe it's just the arrows in the wrong direction. But it did come back with more mana, so how do we get this going? Maybe I got to put a booster track right next to it. Let's see what happens. So working with minecarts is not one of my strong points. I'm still learning quite a bit, and it doesn't help that I'm just not too familiar with the whole vanilla dynamics, let alone the railcraft. But I figured out the ender rail doesn't look like it gives any type of boost or anything like that I know of. It should give a little bit of a push possibly, but I don't think it's good that I'm doing send and receive on the same track. So I did craft up another 2-dimensional transceivers and another 2 ender rails to match with it. And the plan is that we're going to unload, like it's going to receive it, it's going to come over, do what it has to do with the mana pool, and then when it's going to continue on to a separate set that will then send back. So we'll have 2 on both sides. I believe that's the best way to do it. Guys, let me know in the comments if that's okay. If doing the send and receive in the same one's okay, or if I shouldn't. But for the most part, if the cart has momentum going into it from the other side, it should continue to have momentum coming out over here. That's what it seemed like. It is getting late in the day, and I'm getting very frustrated doing it. So I think we're going to pick up with this come next episode, but I'm happy that we got a good bit done on the build. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And we got this whole thing working. So that's cool, at least. That is very cool. And I'm going to shut this down so it doesn't, because pretty soon it's going to end up just dumping coal for days once we're already filled. But this side of it seems like it's ending up to work pretty well. So I'll definitely, we'll get it working come next episode, and I don't have to wait for this stupid thing to go for all the living rock. So we should see that real soon. I won't make you guys wait very long. I want to get back to having more regular uploads on this. So that should be cool. A lot of exciting new things coming up soon, guys. So look forward to it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been on for like 10 hours today. It's ridiculous. Redunculous. So I hope you guys appreciate it. If you do, please remember to leave a thumbs up. It helps support my channel oh so much. And help me out with the comments with any other tips or tricks about this and about the ender rail. And please, if you don't know anything about that stuff, please feel free to say hello. Say hi. Say DMAC, hi, how you doing? What's up? I love that. Absolutely love it. Always read the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, peace out.